Finally, hello, hi, the name's Raph, and today I never expected to make a video on CrossWorlds meta, but here we are. But before that, I just want to say, hi, please don't kill me. I'm just one guy expressing his own opinion as to what makes a kart racer, and all that other shit, but well, whatever. Let's get right into talking about CrossWorlds. So Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is known as one of those kart racer kind of games, like Mario Kart or like Crash Bandicoot, whatever game there is, or that one Garfield kart or whatever, where the point is, oh hey, you're gonna see who gets first, because hey, it's still a racing game, while simultaneously having items to beat the shit out of fellas with. And I think that's really, really cool. Like, not gonna lie, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe used to be my favorite Mario Kart game, until, well, it is still my favorite Mario Kart game. I just don't have the money yet for a Nintendo Switch 2. Like, subscribe if you want to see me talk about Mario Kart. But in the meantime, CrossWorlds has definitely filled that gap between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the current state of, well, kart racing in general. So yeah, what makes it a kart racer is just, hey, the item play. And I know, I already sound really fucking stupid, and you already think what I'm thinking that what I'm going to say. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah, sure, getting into the first place is important, but also strategizing how to use your items, learning the layout of each map, seeing what your opponent has, and obviously, hey, using each stuff to your advantage. But like I said, whether if it's map knowledge or using your items, whatever it takes to make you win and all that other stuff. However, CrossWorlds stands out in a different sort of way, other than, oh hey, you get to choose where you can go on the second lap, or the many crossover collabs. Like, we have Hatsune Miku collabing with Minecraft Steve in the Sonic the Hedgehog game. That's fucking cool as hell. But also with the existence of gadgets. So, if you guys don't know, gadgets are basically these buffs you can have for your own vehicle that do specific things. For example, you can have a looser drift, but your drift bar increases, or you can have a lot of air tricks in the air. I really like using those every once in a while. Or in some cases, you can have your karts enhanced with the amount of rings you have, and I think that is really, really cool that CrossWorlds is giving so much variety on how you can experiment, on how you can, well, play the game however you want to play it. And that's really, really, really cool. Now, for example, how I play CrossWorlds is that I have quick recovery, and I also have ring gain boost, and then the slipstream bounty, meaning that, oh hey, if you make a slipstream, you can get rings so you can catch up easier. The reason why I like that is because, oh hey, I'm gonna be honest, the downtime of when you get hit with an item is god-awful, which is why I do quick recovery, so I feel like, oh hey, I'm playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again. Hell yeah. And then also because, oh hey, I can reach farther places by literally just approaching somebody, and I think that's really, really cool. I feel like I'm playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again. And yeah, that's basically it. And I really like that because I really like the kart aspect of like a kart genre, where, like I said, item battling, or what'd you call this? Just using your using the track knowledge to your own gain. And I love that, because it's not like a fucking like F1 game where you just have to race and like try to one-up each other and all that other shit. No, you actually have multiple advantage points, whether if it's not just your gadgets, but the items you have in play, and I think that is so fucking cool. But even if that's the case, even I have to admit, yeah, the item balancing is god-awful. So, let me talk about how bagging works in CrossWorlds. Okay, I don't know if this works the exact same as it did in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because hey, it's a different fucking franchise, for crying out loud. But how CrossWorlds bagging works is that, yeah, you basically stay at the back and you get better items to use at the front, and then you win. However, the mechanic of how you get those good items is really interesting. So for some reason, it is programmed in the code that in order to get those good items, those super good items like the monster trucks, the laser wisps, the drills, the 3 boost wisps, it's not based on your placement. It's based on how far you are from first place. So hypothetically, if first place is hella front running, and they're half a lap ahead of you, and you're in 4th place, you can get a monster truck in 4th place, meaning you can bag in 4th place. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Like, you're not in 10th, you're not in 11th, you're in 12th, you're in 4th. Close to the top 3. And that's crazy. And I'm surprised nobody has even mentioned this yet. And not only that, item balancing as well in regards to, oh hey, how long can like the monster truck last for, or how long can the drill last for? It's also based on how far away you are from first place, which is, like I said, really, really interesting to me. Like, that's what I understand with how the code works, because that's what I've been dealing with for a while now. And speaking of which, how am I supposed to deal with all this other shit? Because this is really interesting. Like, nobody's ever really done that in the kart racing genre before. Well, it's because of the gadgets, once again. So early in the game's lifespan, we actually had a bunch of shit going on with the level 4 ultimate charge drift meta, which is basically, oh hey, you get the ultimate charge, which gives you a 4th boost gauge. That when fully charged, you get like a bit of invincibility, and you also get technical drift for easier ways of getting your drift. Same thing with like a bunch of like meter increases, whatever. And that was the meta that took over the game for like, I don't know, like 3-4 months or so. And people were hella annoyed because literally a lot of people would front run the hell and back, and well, you can see that, oh hey, they're half a lap ahead of me. Damn, that's crazy. And then CrossWorlds decided to nerf it to hell and back. Nobody uses that anymore. However, we got the ring gain meta, which is basically the one that I told you about earlier, where your stats of your kart increases based on the amount of rings you have. And that's really cool. The issue is, a lot of people have somehow found a way to use it in the sense of, once again, bringing back level 4 drift or ultimate charge meta, basically. Now, don't get me wrong, it's, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's not as egregious as technical drift and ultimate charge, because at least you can still hit your opponents. But at the same time, in my opinion, I still feel like it's bad. Not as bad as before, like I said. Once again, items are based on how far you are from first place. At least that's what I know of. So if you're in 4th and your guy is front running in first place to hell and back, well, hell in front, technically speaking, that makes bagging a lot worse. And not only that, it's just really, really, really bad for, well, casual players. There's like, the problem, like I said, this is just a real big problem when it comes to extended, extended front running, because, like I said, yeah, not everybody is going to go with the ring gain meta. Not everybody is going to go for like the technical drift ultimate charge meta. Well, not anymore because it's nerfed, but you get what I'm trying to say. And not only that, like, yeah, sure, if you want to win in the top level, you have to use that. You have to use that entire ring gain meta. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that. Not because I like using items and spamming them. Like I said, I like using items in strategic ways, whether if it's using shortcuts or like figuring out, oh hey, what is my opponent going to do next? What do the items do they have? And how can I use my items to my advantage? And all that other stuff. I think that's really, really cool. Ring gain meta completely ruins that by, making bagging even worse for everybody. Like, most of the lobby are going to have monster trucks and drills. That's not how the game is supposed to technically work. And the reason why I'm making a big deal out of this is because people started complaining about it, because as of now, as of me recording this, the Goro Majima festival is going to ban the ring game meta. And I'm okay with it. People are okay with it. But I'm seeing competitive players complain. And don't get me wrong, I feel really bad because it's their bread and butter. If quick recovery got whooped in the ass, I'd feel a little bad too. I mean, I'd still use it because at the end of the day, it's still the same gadget. Like, I'm still gonna get my own haha Mario Kart 8 Deluxe feel in this funny Sonic game. But yeah, I'd still feel bad too. And like I said, I do feel bad, but at the same time, can you blame CrossWorlds for doing that when in reality, this game was really never meant for competitive play? Like, that's the reason why we have legend rank stuff, to have all the legend gang fight each other, while in some cases, we can have the casual players have fun. Because I believe what's going on currently with CrossWorlds is that they're having like a free thing going on where like like new players have an easier, can show up more or whatever. I don't really remember what it's called, but basically it's like this like free day, free week, whatever it's called. And so like most likely new players are going to show up. And if new players are gonna keep getting their asses kicked, they're not gonna enjoy playing the game. And actually, I wanted to say something in regards to a tweet that I saw. I'm not saying who it is, mainly because I completely forgot who it is, but I believe it's somebody being like, come on Sega, come on Sonic team, like you have to have the guys improve on how to play the game, because if nobody can improve, then what's the whole point if you're just going to get all these gadgets out, or you're gonna nerf all these gadgets? Don't get me wrong, you're right. Only kind of right. Because here's the thing. If everybody goes with the same meta, literally everybody, what is the whole point of having gadgets in the first place? Oh, hey, for the festivals that only happen like once or twice a month? No! Gadgets are an incredible, important part when it comes to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, because that makes your playstyle your own. Once everybody's super, nobody is. It's now just a race on saying how many rings can everybody have at the same time, but on a crazier level. Having everybody do the ring gain stuff completely undermines not just every other gadget, but the entire gadget system as a whole. Like I said, I understand if you guys feel bad about having these gadgets nerfed or having them completely banned, but at the same time, that's just how CrossWorlds is. And if anything, if you guys don't like getting hit by items, if you guys only give a shit about front running and going up in front, buddy, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is not for you. Like, go play those fucking like F1 games, for crying out loud. Because Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is a kart racing game. You know, the one with the items. And if anything, we should tell the fucking devs that not only you should nerf the gadgets, but most importantly, nerf the items. If you really give a shit, that's the main thing that you're supposed to work on. And like, if they do nerf the ring gain stuff, at least I hope they nerf the items too, because that's also another issue with the bagging. Like I said, once everybody's super, nobody is. And it completely undermines gadgets as a concept and as a gameplay feature. And I just don't like that. At this point, if you guys are gonna start complaining about items and front running, like, honestly, skill issue. I'm sorry, it's skill issue. Like, I'm having fun with my items and using them in strategic ways. I'm having fun, okay? But alas, that's just me being, well, me. That's how I play the game. Like, if you do want to keep doing the ring gain meta, that's all on you. I'm gonna stick to my quick recovery so that, well, I can enjoy the aspects of what makes a kart racer. You know, the item play and the strategies and the shortcuts and all that other stuff, and how being incredibly satisfied with beating it with my own personal setup. Not because I'm just following the meta because everybody else is, because they're trying to win. Like, I'm in the boat of people saying, I want people to have fun as much as I am. And if not everybody is gonna have fun because everybody is going up front and ruining everything in regards to front running, that's not good. That's not good. I am all for strategic item play, but I even agree that bagging is still an issue. If there was a balance to all of this, I 100% would agree that balance should be utilized. Look, CrossWorlds has only been out for over 6 months. We still have a lot of time for the game to grow, and with all of the reception CrossWorlds has gotten in the community, I have a feeling that we're gonna get more updates, more characters, and all other sorts of stuff in the near future, or just in the future in general. So I'm not really all too mad about it. I'm just trying to talk about it in the more casual sense, where that everybody else can have fun. Because once again, technically speaking, this was never meant to be based with competitive play in mind, which is why, oh hey, that's why Legend Rank exists, for crying out loud. So yeah, that's basically it what I have to say about it. If you guys are just trying to skip to the end, I'm just gonna give you the TLDR. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds gadgets are awesome. I like it when everybody uses their own kinds of gadgets without being mogged to hell and back. Well, simultaneously, item play should definitely be nerfed, and all that other stuff, I guess. So yeah, that's basically about it. Like I said, hopefully we do find the certain middle ground with all this, because I want everybody to have fun, while simultaneously not having to deal with baggers, not having to deal with front runners, and have some sort of equal ground to it. Because right now, it's just a battle between the casuals and the competitive scene. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there 100% is a way to balance this out, and I hope there is a way to balance this out in the near future. That way, like I said, everybody can have fun. So yeah, that's basically about it. I'm sorry if I got a little heated. Don't get me wrong, like, once again, if you use ring game meta, I'd have nothing personal against you. It is what it is. You do you. Have fun in your own fun way. But that's basically about it for me. Yeah. Hopefully this isn't my only Sonic commentary video. So yeah, stay safe, have fun, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all whenever. Farewell.